Hello, this is Minister James Benjamin Jinks Jr. coming to you from Atlanta, Georgia. We have two other videos before this video that maybe you've seen and maybe not. But anyway, we're focused on the homeless people all around America. We are focused on them because 90% of the people that's in the street are black people. Now it's time for America to wake up and see what's happening to their black men. Now this is my associate and cameraman. Give them your full name.
I'm Billy Vaughn.
Billy Vaughn. Now he assists me on a lot of different ventures that we go out to do for the homeless. Now I want to talk to him today as well as talk to you about what do you think so far since we've been out on these different adventures.
I just think like lots of folks is out there really wanting to get off the streets, and some folks want to be out there. Like some folks have the money, but they just caught up on drugs and stuff, and they want to be out there playing around in the streets. And some folks actually want to get out the street. So we talked to a lot of people, and lots of folks out there come from lots of walks of life. So there's a lot of stuff going on out there.
Okay, well, let me explain this to you. There are several different groups of people that's homeless. First, you got people that's really hiding from the law because they have warrants. Then you have others out there that simply can't do for themselves because of mental defects. Then you have some out there that's out on drugs and alcohol, and that's a way of life for them. But what hurts me so bad is to see our black men out there begging at every convenience store. Exactly. This is not what America is about, and the black people should wake up and realize this is a deteriorating situation that something has to be done about, and it has to be done about immediately. Now this is a young man here. How old are you, son?
20.
He's 20 years old. He can see the need of something being done. If this was your wish to really change things, how would you start about it?
I would just try to at least get a fundraiser going or something for people to just put in money for these folks, and that money give it to them.
Okay, well now this is my ideas of how it should start. First of all, you're dealing with more people that's out there on drugs and alcohol than you are people that's mental. You're dealing with a few people out there that's simply mentally disabled. But the thing of it is, everybody out there got to want themselves to get out of the street. And it's their jobs to start immediately. Now, the first thing I suggest to the people that are homeless, you need to get up and have an exercise program that you can go by, where you're going to run, jog until you sweat. This is the only way to sweat out that alcohol and those drugs that might be in your system. Now what you need to do also after you do that is have a good eat routine. Good breakfast, good lunch, good dinner. Take one day at a time, but make sure each day counts for a little bit more than the last one did. That's my suggestions on how to start. Exercise, sweat it out of you, and then take that day as far as you can into it without being tempted by whatever it is that might be bothering you. This is one way that we got to look at America. We, the people that are really out there, got to want to get out of the street. They have got to be the first ones to decide, I want to do this. And they've got to make their minds up to do it. What do you think about that, young man?
What about them making their minds up?
Yes.
I mean, if they really want to do it, they'll do it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, now, what we need to do now, we got a young lady standing on the side. I think she might want to get into this video. Would you come over, young lady? Would you come over, please?
It's just not.
Would you come over, please?
Black people and the police too, but that's all. And then I was just gonna go and leave it at that. But oh my God, I can't believe I'm in here with you guys. But yeah, I understand what you're saying about the homeless people and stuff like that, and you're right. You're exactly right. And the police and what gets me is people talking about police beating people in the streets is wrong, right?
Yes.
It's really wrong. But like you said, we have to come together in a community, start in our community, and maybe if we work together with our children, maybe the police will stop, help each other, help the homeless and the kids, right?
Right.
Right. That's my thing.
Okay, well, first of all, it has to start with the person that we're trying to help. Yeah. They
exactly
have to be the first ones to make a step toward helping themselves. Once they make that step, then others would be willing to help them.
And that's when it starts in your community.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, would one of y'all like to comment on what we've already talked about? This is a conversation for the whole world to see, and we want to wake the nation up as to what's going on with our black people.
Exactly.
They are in the street begging. We cannot have that. We cannot have that. What we need to do is to communicate better. Now, one of the things that's missing is that Christian people, church people, are only going to church. They are not getting out. They're trying to bring these people back in that possibly was once Christians. The church needs to step up Monday through Friday. Saturday, rest, Sunday, pulpit.
The people, not the church, the people.
Well, the people.
Because if you got wrong people going to church and still, have hate in their heart and still messed up in their mind too. So it's not the church, it's the people. Like I said, and start in your community. Mm-hmm. You get your mind right, especially us African American, everybody. But it's us black people really, because the majority of us in jail or dead. So us people, black people, really get our minds together.
Well, I agree with that.
I'm saying? And then join them united. I'm on,
Well, I think America agrees with that also.
I mean, yes.
First of all, you got to start as a unit. No one person over here can do anything. One person over there can't do anything. But as a unit, we can get together, as the young lady said, as the people. I consider the people the church the people. We need to get involved in bringing these brothers back home. That's the whole point of this. When I first started with the homeless, I had to understand what the problem really was. The problem is these people have given up. They have been defeated. Now it's time to rescue them. If we don't, it could be you tomorrow. So now let's start working together as a group, as a church, as a community, as people, as humans, and let's bring these brothers home again. Now, before I leave, is there anything else one of you would like to say to the people out there?
Just everybody wake up, man.
Wake up and smell the coffee. Quit protesting on the wrong stuff. Mm-hmm. It's good. I'm talking about everything. Police and everybody, that's what starts too, with us too. People, it's good. Baltimore, the Crips and the Bloods. I'm thankful that you guys is celebrating together and coming together as a community, right on. But my question is, how long are you going to stay and show love to each other? You feel me on that one? What was the protesting when all the gang banging was killing each other and was killing other folks' children and families and stuff like that? So I'm happy that you protesting on that. But are you going to continue to show love and maybe make your children and everybody else, the whole world, a better place? How about that? That's my thing. That's the only thing I have to say.
That was great. That was very
so,
good.
So, you know, that's all I have to say. But I have a lot to say, but, you know, this is his thing, so I'm not going to just talk over this because I will get to talking and you guys will be like, wow, yeah, we'll teach you something.
Okay. I think everybody understands where we're really coming from. We got your interests at heart. You are as much involved in this as we are, and as the people that we are trying to help. These people are sick people. They need help. If someone was laying on the ground, wouldn't you pick them up? Okay, well, this is what we're going to do. Stay in church. Tune us in. Look us up. Call us. However you might want to do it. We are going to do something about this situation. Good night. Goodbye.